Okay, so I'm back for another one. Bought that 63 Chevy short box step side. I don't know if you guys seen it yet. Haven't really done a walk around video on it. I just kind of like when I purchased it. It's not home yet, so it'll probably be a couple videos away. But one of the things that was pretty bad on it was this piece inside where it goes to the top of the windshield. So this is the roof panel. This is where your sun visors go. This is top of the windshield. And see how this one is broken right through here? That's what the other one is like as well. So this is what causes it. That's a mouse nest. So they'll pick up the foam out of your seat and drag it up here, and this is where they nest. You know, they're pretty safe from other predators. But this is also where they'll piss and do their business, and that's what rusts out the top of these things. It's these mice nests every time. So anyway, this one I went and got out of the auto wreckers. So just went and took Sawzall, lopped it off here, lopped it off here, lopped it off here, and then all the way across. But this is garbage. But this outer piece is good. And if you remember on my truck, the outer piece is bad. So I wanted this out of the one truck, and I wanted this out of another truck. So I ended up cutting the roof off of 2 trucks to get this panel and then this panel here. I was gonna buy them from, I think it's Scott Super Trucks in Penhold. He had them. I think they were $350 plus tax for the pair. And my buddy Jeff reminded me that these were available in the local I pull you pull auto wreckers, and they're pretty good to work with. I don't really want to quote prices because it's kind of an oddball piece, but a lot less, like 90% less. So here we go. I'm gonna grab a grinder and get this cleaned up, and we'll get to work. Oh, look at that. The wife almost hit the Cushman. That could have caused tens of dollars of damage. You know that, right?
Okay.
That's okay.
I'll be careful.
You be careful. All right, thanks for the coffee.
Cushman.
Especially around the Cushman. All right, thank you very much. You guys see that thing? Look at the loads it takes. It takes a lot of loads. Anyway, back to this. I'm gonna grab a grinder and I'm gonna start separating this. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down along inside this weld seam here, take that off, and then I'll cut it here as well on both sides. Take that out of there, and then I can see what I'm working with here. I'll come and do this one after. On this one, I just want this inside panel, but on this one, I want the outside panel. So I want to cut away this inside panel and see what I'm up against. You can see some brazing in there. Kind of surprised me. But yeah, there's some brazing in there. But anyway, let me throw on some ears and I'll get started. So here you get a close-up look at what exactly we're dealing with. So we got this bracing in here, kind of comes down there, and we got this bracing in here, up this side. Then this is all mouse nest. So this is the part that we're going to throw away. This is the part we're after. So this is the part we got to get rid of. So I'll get rid of clean up this mess, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so looks like we got some bracing here. I was looking on this side. You can actually see these two spot welds here. I was wondering what it was spot welded to. Now I can see it's actually spot welded to this here. So I'll probably drill those out from this side, or I might even grind them off. I'm not too sure yet. I want to get rid of this, and not too sure how to accomplish that yet. One piece at a time, I guess. So yeah, maybe I'll cut it here, just kind of get it out of my way. Then I'll just keep at it. I'll chop it here first. Here, let's take a look. So there's a bunch of hacking, slashing going on. This will have to be, I'll have to sneak up on this with a grinder. I actually cut through here. You see it right there. One spot. I mean, I can weld that up easy enough, but I don't want to be doing that too much. I'll cut this one off like I did there, being a little more careful about this. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'll come back with a grinder and I'll sneak up on all of this stuff here. So I want to keep this, all of this, I want to keep it. So I want to just take a grinder and grind this stuff away. There's that one lone spot of brazing going on there. There's that one lone spot of brazing. Anyway, I'm going to continue. I think I'll have a quick coffee break. I think I earned it. Then I'll grab the grinder. Actually, I'll cut this up first. Then I'll grab the grinder and we'll start sneaking up on this. Hopefully we don't heat it up too much. Okay, so we'll just walk through what's all involved in taking these off. So you can see I went to the auto wrecker and I chopped it off here, all the way across, and then here as well. And that leaves me this factory joint here. So I think I'm going to actually weld that up when I throw it in. And I think I'm going to finish cutting this along inside here, so I can hide that weld. But the big thing is to remove this panel. You can see I got a little bit of this here that I still need to take off, and same thing on this side. Just a little bit there. I'll just use a grinder and get rid of that. The key is to get into this windshield track. Just cut it all the way up here. Same thing here, all the way up. And you'll stay off of this bracing. And then in here, just cut that piece like I did there. This piece here. And then you can just take a grinder and clean that off. You see the end there. It's just two pieces. Anyway.
Is it normal for the picture to go away?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the inside panel. Real easy. This panel here. So this was a good, I ended up getting, I needed both pieces and I got them from two different trucks. So for this one, this is the damage afterwards. This is the inside panel. You can see it's rusted already there. And then here's the roof. And what I ended up doing was I cut this off just like you see there. But then when you get into it, come around this way, Russ. You can see this panel ends here. And we got all of this stuff here. This bracketry is all attached to it as well. So what I ended up doing was kind of chopping her out in bits and pieces, like that there, taking bits and pieces off so I could get at it and get it nice and clean underneath when I got her off. Still got to clean this up a bit with the grinder. Just waiting for everybody to leave, and then I'll get after it just because it's so noisy and loud. But this panel will be perfect for what I need. In case you're wondering, that it's this panel here on the outside of the roof by the windshield. And then I also got so here they are. I'm kind of done with them, I guess. I'll clean the last bit of rust up just before I go to install them. That way I don't have bare metal just sitting around the garage for who knows how long. Here's the inside. It's all cleaned up. And that's all cleaned up as well. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this. I'm considering welding this portion. That's the upper lip on the outside. Sorry, I'm considering gluing this. That with like a panel adhesive. I don't know why not. And then this is the interior one. This is done as well. It's all cleaned up along this edge. I took out all the spot welds. I guess I could do a little bit more touch up here, and I probably will. That's where this part here actually attaches to this part here. Just like that. Oh. Anyway, that's where I finally ended. These will go into storage now until I actually need them. Was it worth it? Well, overall, it's probably about a 3-hour job. Up here I'm in Alberta, Canada. These panels cost about $375 if you pick them up. A little more for shipping if you want them shipped. So to me, was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. You know, a couple, 3 hours. I think so. And then you also have actual GM parts. I don't know if the aftermarket parts fit great or not. I certainly can't talk any trash about them because I've never ran them. In fact, I've never done a repair like this before either, so you might want to stick around because this might get real interesting. At any rate, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for sticking around. If you hung out this long, hey, maybe consider subscribing. I do have that 63 Chevy short box step side. That's going to be our next project. We're going to lick this Jimmy up here pretty quick. Got a little bit of body work to do. We'll toss this interior back together. And then we're going to throw this out to the masses. You want to buy it at cost? Hit me up because it's going to be for sale. All right. Check back in a week.